Hey, I'm Craig.
Hey, I'm Brad.
And welcome to Weekdays with Craig and Brad. Thank you so much for joining us. This is completely different than the last time you saw me here on YouTube, but I'm glad you guys are with us. Oh no.
What happened?
It's so bad that I got an echo from the Twitch chat that we have pulled up right now, but that's okay. Over on twitch.tv/CraigSkits. We are recording live Sunday through Thursday on twitch.tv/CraigSkits, and it's going live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time over on youtube.com/CraigSkits. Glad you guys have joined us today. Welcome on out. So the way this is going to work very simply is this is me and my brother, Brad. Hi, Brad.
Yo, what's up?
Man,
it's great to be here. Thanks for including me here, everybody.
It's the first time we've ever done anything like this before, which is exciting.
Yeah, it's a special thing. We've done a few warm-up streams, random streams together the last few weeks, and here we are, giving it the real go.
Oh, man. So spread the word. Episode 1. You know, when I started Side Scrollers way back in the day, I opened with day 1 of a video game revolution. This is not video games. This is just about news and trending and fun and brothers. But we're still going to have a great time, and it's a revolution of that. So we're ready to go. I'm glad you guys are here. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple news stories, and then, of course, we have an opportunity for you to be a part of the show because you are the third host of this show. It's me, Brad, and you. Whether you're watching over on YouTube or on Twitch, or you are a patron over on patreon.com/CraigSkits. Now, we want to present the news, but we want to do it in the way that we want to do it. So Brad has a news story, I have a news story, and then we're going to get some other stuff towards the tail end of it. That's how the show is going to work initially, and things are going to change as we go. But you know what? At the end of the day, we're just going to have a good time and figure it out and enjoy our time together. So are you ready for the first story, Brad?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay. So we like to play Pictionary. This is called Draw the News.
Write it down. The news segment.
Are you ready?
Yes. Draw the news. Here we go.
Okay. So put time on the clock. This is for 16 points. Are you ready to go?
Okay. This is for 16 points.
16 points. I'm going to start drawing it, and if you can get this, you'll get 17. All right. Are you ready to go?
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Put the pad more in the center. And here we go.
Here we go. Timer starts now.
All right. It's a box. Okay, YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube something. YouTube baseball. YouTube basketball.
All right. Very good. I'm gonna put a little. There you go. I just want to put a little hoop there because why not? And
we're on a time limit here.
Yeah.
There's no time for hoops. YouTube basketball. Mittens. Gloves. YouTube basketball. Trampoline.
No. Okay. Look. Okay. I'll get to it. You failed. I get the points today. Okay.
That was it. That's all I get.
That's it. That's all you get. Okay. This is a YouTuber fought a YouTuber basketball. Boxing mitts.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who the Paul brothers are?
Oh, well, Logan Paul?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul and Logan Paul?
You know who Jake Paul is?
I know of him. Yeah. Okay.
So he's a YouTuber, and he has transitioned over to he wants to be a boxer now. He's still doing his influencer thing, right? And he's had one fight against another YouTuber I've never heard of, but he's very, very popular, named KSI, and he beat him in a boxing fight. So this past weekend, there was this is oh my God, I saw this and I was like, we have to talk about this. We have to talk because I knew you know nothing about this. There was a big fight where Mike Tyson came out of retirement for 15 years and fought another guy who hadn't fought in 3 years. Did you hear about this?
I heard about it. I didn't watch it at all.
Okay, Mike Tyson fought. It was fun. Okay, but in the undercard, the fights leading up to it, this guy Jake Paul fought a former NBA player named Nate Robinson. Okay. Now, Nate Robinson had never had a boxing fight, period, in his career, right? He's never boxed ever. Okay. And Jake Paul has fought one time. So this was just sheer about gimmick. It's about getting together and fighting. By the way, Nate Robinson is a 3-time NBA slam dunk champion. Right, he is 6 foot tall. He's a small wonder who can jump out the gym. Right, super athlete. He played football at the University of Washington. I think he was like an all-state athlete. But he played basketball, football, but he's never boxed. But he's like, hey, I'll get into it. I'm going to do this for the NBA. Going to do this for my family, the community. We're going to do this thing. And he got in a fight with Jake Paul. Okay, so they come out, and I'm going to show you what happened. Okay. This is now. Keep in mind, I want to remind you, this is all being commented on by Snoop Dogg.
Oh, good. Just to throw in the mix. Okay.
Now you're not gonna be able to hear this. But you just be ready, okay? Be ready for this. This is in the second round as we're going. Second round.
All right. You made
and here's Mr. Paul is here. Nate is right here, and. Here it goes. Second round.
Okay. What? Hold on. Go back.
It's the most devastating knockout I've ever seen live.
Boom, boom, boom.
I couldn't stop laughing. And then on top of that, Snoop Dogg in the record goes, "Oh Lord!" And it was the funniest thing I think I've ever seen.
Pull it back up one more time. I want to see. Just scroll it through slowly.
Oh man,
I feel like he didn't even get hit there. Like I feel like he just sort of fell over.
Oh man, it was the best. It was the funniest. Okay, we're scrubbing here. I'll get back to this in a second. But man, it was so like it was the most brutal knockdown, and that's after 2 other knockdowns. He was knocked down 2 other times. Once in the first round, he got knocked down, and right before that, he had been knocked down again. The ref's like, "Are you sure you want to go? Are you sure you want to go one more time?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like mad. He's like, "Yeah, I want to fight. I want to fight."
Total Karate Kid moment. He's gonna fight.
Right. Except he got knocked down. Right. So let me real quick. I want to show you the end result of this one more time. Just so we're all on the same page. As he comes in, he gets knocked down. He goes down, and the ref immediately knows. He's standing over him, so he doesn't move at all. He's just, I feel so bad. But and he's just laying on the bed. What an outstanding shot as he's just laying face down. Look, I don't want anybody to be laughed at for getting their butt kicked, especially with the courage that it takes to go into the ring. But my God, I laughed so hard. And the best thing about that is that it spawned a brand new meme.
Oh, no.
It's called the Nate Robinson Challenge.
Oh, God.
Where people are just getting knocked out as you scroll down. My 10-month-old is a big fan of Nate Robinson after last night. It's just people getting like laid out and just right. You were doing the Nate Robinson Challenge, right? So they got like Nate Robinson laying in beds.
Oh my gosh. It's the new planking.
Right, it is. It's so freaking funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh my Toy Story character. Oh God.
Yeah, right. The toys in Toy Story when they hear Andy's coming into his room.
That's the best. You can't beat that. That's hilarious.
I listen. We had to start off with a big bang here. Oh, so good. So
totally.
So sorry, Nate Robinson. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, you did more than I was willing to do.
It was so like he's got courage, man. The guy stepped in. He went in for it, and as they said on Friday, he got knocked the fuck out. You know, that's just one of those things.
He just went down just like that. Yeah. I was honestly expecting, as you're telling me the story, I'm expecting it to go the other direction.
Oh, really? You thought the NBA player was going to knock out the YouTuber?
Yes. I thought like you were telling me you're like, he's got like this slam dunk record or something like that. And then like, I was just expecting to hear like he just did this clobber punch on his head and the guy just went down.
No, I think that's what everybody expected. This world-class athlete to come in, and he just got destroyed. And the one thing that the commentators continuously said over and over again was, you can't play boxing. You got to live it, right? You can't just go and be like, well, I'm going to go play basketball. No, it's like you have to live boxing over and over again. But that was that. There you go. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Nate Robinson.
Down. It's
the
over.
The question I have for everybody, whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, put in the comments how many rounds you could last with Nate Robinson now that you know that he has a weak chin. Just curious.
Is that where? Is that what brought him down? The weak chin?
Yeah. I think it was also the right hook is what brought him down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that a few more times in slow mo because I feel like you're just watching this thing happen and then he just goes donk.
Well, I know that you can't hear the commentary.
Yeah.
But if you find it, like you will like the commentary is probably the best part of it.
Yeah.
Like he gets knocked down and Snoop goes, "Oh Lord!" So he goes, so somebody. I think he said something to the effect of like, "Somebody call the ambulance." It's like, man, they were like pouring dirt on the guy before he even had a chance to get on a knee.
Yeah, it was instantaneous KO. Like
it was.
It's like it's over. End credits.
So good, so good.
Like
man.
if that was a movie, if that was like the end of Rocky, like. He goes down, and before he even goes down, the credits start going up the screen for the end of the movie.
Let me show you this one more time. This is him getting knocked out earlier. You mentioned Rocky.
Yeah.
You mentioned Rocky 4. You saw this a lot. Nate Robinson and Martin in a boxing skit. Man, it's so good. He had some sweet shirts though. Look at these. This is the Nate Robinson shirt. Nice. Knocking out, but it didn't quite work out very well. But you mentioned like there were several references to Rocky 4. Won't be able to find them of course when you want to find them. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's really really great stuff. So
that's
I'm glad it was the best. It was the funniest thing. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing, man. It was so good,
man.
So.
Oh, that's crazy.
All right. Well, give me your story. Surely it's better than that.
All right. No, I don't know. I don't think so. All right. Let me see. Are you going to pop up my screen?
Like this?
This is the top story in the world right now outside of anything politics or COVID related.
Which you will not find on this show ever.
No, we're not gonna, you can get that anywhere. Here we got the exclusive. You can only find this story here.
Exclusive story.
Exclusive
with Craig and Brad.
To Weekdays with Craig and Brad. No, so this metal structure, they had found this earlier this week. This mysterious metal monolith in Utah was found, and now it's not there anymore. So they found it, and they were like, "Oh wow, this is crazy. Where did it come from?"
So this. I heard people talking about this as like a piece of art or something, and
they assume it was because it wasn't there a few years ago. This wasn't there a few years ago on Google Maps. They looked it up on Google Maps, and it wasn't there in like 2015 or 16 or something. And then all of a sudden it was there like the next year. So some artist put it there, and then of course, some adventurers went out and they were like, "I got to go find this thing."
Wait. So is this confirmed an artist thing?
No, nobody knows who's done it, but they assume it is. It is not known who put it there or who removed it. So it's crazy because it was found and then like within a matter of hours it was gone. So it couldn't have been like, it looks like a heavy structure, but then look, and now it's gone.
Wait. Hold on. Make that bigger. Wait, is that what's there? Like some rock structure now?
Apparently that's what's that kind of looks photoshopped. I don't know. But this is the story. The story a day or two ago was, "Hey, look what we found." Right? Here's this thing that looks like 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
And then today this is the story. It's gone now. So
wait, okay. So they found this thing that people think is like next worldly, right? It put there from aliens, and they didn't like put surveillance on it like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They thought it would be like cool to like. They didn't think it'd be just like leave it out there.
You're just like, Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but you know, what is it really? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they went out there to put cameras up. I don't know where it was. It's just in Utah.
Yeah, but wouldn't you put like if you're out there and you think that you found something that's from the other, like from another planet or something that is some sort of communication from another life, like
Yeah.
this should be the number one
Be like,
topic in the world right
hey,
now.
it's Brad's. Hey, my name is Brad Skistum. I'm out here in Utah, and I just found this, and I just found this thing. I'm not going to leave. I'm going to stay here till somebody gets out here. Please bring your news cameras, and let's cover this thing 24 hours a day. It could be from an extraterrestrial. I don't know. It might also be from an artist, a local artist.
Yeah, but apparently
it's one or the other.
This is supposed to be like out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
This is like one of those things that's just out there. Like it's in a mountain range or something, and it's just gone now. Like were there any footsteps leading up to it?
I have no idea. I didn't
like
put that much
surely
into finding out.
Oh well, you're also going to get that on here.
This is what's trending. I just find out what's happening. Okay, and then of course, a lot of people they connected it to this Simpsons episode here, which is also a parody of 2001: A Space Odyssey. So yeah, it's just a crazy thing. I think that's what we do now is we find these amazing things and we go, wow, what is that? And then within about 15 minutes, we all go, well, what else is there? That's incredible. That could be from space. Well,
right.
But what else is there?
Yeah, but at the same, yeah, but what else? But it's funny because did they test the type of metal it was? Did they test like if there's no footprints going to or fro, and it's just like this beamed up from
one of two things happened: is they found this thing, and they went, "Wow, this is incredible!" And the artist who put it there went, "Okay, it's been found. I'm gonna go swipe it up now. Get the truck. Let's load it back up." Or it was put there by aliens, and as soon as it was discovered, the aliens went and just pulled it back up. It's one of those two stories.
One of those two things, yes. But once again, are you going to back up a truck? There's no tires. There's no wheels. There's no tracks.
It could have been a dude on the back of a pickup truck with a brush, and as they're pulling away, he's just like and like wiping away the tire tracks.
What if it's just an outstanding Photoshop job, like from the start? Like this thing actually never existed, and it's just a Photoshop.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it very well could be. You know what? Let me see here. I'm going to close this.
Stranger Things.
And then. Well, this is from another angle though. But see, this kind of looks photoshopped. This triangle here.
Wait, are those rocks on the other side of the triangle, or are those rocks in the triangle? See, these are important questions. We don't know.
I don't know.
Sensitive Berserk over here saying, "Where's the shadow?" I see we have a moon conspiracy theorist over here.
Yep. Hey, let's go back. Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, look. Something. Oh. Look at that.
Wow, there's the shadow right there.
Yeah, so they better get a camera on that thing.
I agree. This would be the best live stream in history.
Yeah. This reminds me of in Ghostbusters where they find the stacks of books at the beginning of the movie. Mm-hmm. And then Peter Venkman's like, "You're right. No human could stack books like this." But it's either extraterrestrial life. I'm going to add a third scenario, that the rocks are alive and they control themselves out in that Utah thing.
In the Utah, it's a state. Utah's a state.
In the Utah thing. The Utah park, it's a state park.
Okay.
Here, the structure had created international headlines after the Utah Bureau of Land Management announced the find, but it has since been removed. It is not known who put it there or who removed it. And many people have connected the resemblance of the monolith to the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, which The Simpsons parodied multiple times, most notably in episode 43, Lisa's pony, which at the beginning of the episode, this is my notes. See, I didn't bother to find out if it was, I didn't bother to find out if the thing was real. My mind went straight to, The Simpsons, episode 43, Lisa's pony. At the beginning of the episode, Homer dreams he is one of the apes in the Dawn of Man sequence. While the other apes learn to use fire and tools, Homer uses the monolith as a back scratcher and falls asleep leaning against it. Everybody remember that?
No. Thank you, though.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember episode 43 of The Simpsons.
Lisa's pony.
Oh. That's right. That's right. I remember. Okay, I remember the pony now. Well, thank you for that story. That was we'll continue to track that.
This story is either amazingly fascinating or it's not.
Like I personally feel like it's amazing. It's amazingly fascinating. Personally, I feel that's a space object that's being beamed down. Personally.
I would like to think that that's what happened there, is that it just went and then like it just happened. They were like, whoa, what is this? This is incredible. And then the space life up there was like, we've been discovered. And then it just pulled it back and left the rocks there. Like it's the rocks are like a alien space turd. They just sort of stack it up and leave it. That's they leave it behind like poo.
Thank you. Speaking of poo, welcome to episode 1 of our show.
This is the quality entertainment you're going to get here.
That's right. Every day here on YouTube, which is great. With that said, one of the things I wanted to do on the show was to open up to lifestyle questions over on patreon.com/CraigSkits. You can ask your lifestyle questions, whatever you want to ask. We will answer. Listen, we don't have all the answers, but we have answers, okay? And we thought we'd start off today with our first lifestyle question from over on patreon.com/CraigSkits from Garnet Hart, who wants to know, what is the socially acceptable hour of the day to have a beer at an airport? Great question, Garnet Hart. Do you have any insight for Garnet Hart right there? Because apparently Garnet Hart has an issue.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time at airports. I'm not a big drinker, but that being said, I think that the clock doesn't exist in the airport. So anytime would be my answer to have a drink or do anything in the airport. Because if you're stuck there, even if you're passing through and you've got time, you got to kill that time. What's your answer?
I think that it depends on the situation. Like if you're on vacation, like it's as soon as the bar opens, right? You can do whatever you want. Like you don't have to drive anywhere. You're getting on a plane, you know. You're like, like have I ever told you this story, Brad? No. I don't think I have. Okay. Listen,
Brad exclusive behind the scenes.
People who have followed me for a long time know this story, but and this is actually
for a little while.
Yeah, brother. But who have watched my career. So back at Game Attack, we had when Game Attack first started, we had a thing called Death Days. And Death Days, long and short of it, was somebody donated $100, we would take a shot. I took several shots that day, and I was actually pretty drunk. And the thing about it was I needed to go to New Orleans because my wife's grandfather had just passed. So I literally had to leave the stream to go get on a plane to get down to New Orleans. So I flew drunk.
Oh no.
And I was very straight-laced the entire time, right? I got through security and everything. I Ubered down and everything. He was like, in my mind, I was like, "Why, hello, good to see you." But in reality, I'm like, "Hey."
In your brain, yeah.
Right.
Hello, I'm perfectly normal.
Hello, everybody. It's good to see you, pilot. You know.
Yeah.
So I know, Garnet Hart, to get back to your question, that if you want to drink, as long as you can get on an airplane and say, "Why, hello, good pilot," and shake their hand, everything will be just fine.
Which is something we all do when we get on the airplane. Hello, good pilot. I'm looking forward to our air adventure today. Which they
Yes.
kind of presented as an air adventure anyway. They get
Oh,
on and they
absolutely.
tell you, hey, we're gonna go up this high. Yeah, there's a lot of good points in the chat as far as when they open. I mean, as soon as your business opens, you're open for business. So if the bar opens, at 6 a.m. technically, then you could go. 6 a.m. is the time you go in for their business of drinking. So, otherwise, right?
Like I
Doesn't
said,
that make sense?
well, I mean, if you're not driving, if you're not behind if you're not behind a motor vehicle, you don't have to watch an infant. I mean, yeah, go ahead, go
Yeah,
crazy.
you're at the airport. That's the point of the
Yeah.
question. If unless you're like, well, I'm going to start drinking now at 6. So by the time, I don't know, you'd have to
Right.
devise a plan. Are you getting off the airplane and going to a vacation destination where you're picked up by the bus and you can ride on over to the hotel with a hangover, or are you getting in your car when you land? So
I
you
think
got to pace it out. Be responsible.
there's certainly a lot of variables here, but I think the common
Yeah.
consensus is that if the bar's open, you're good, Garnet Hardin.
Yeah,
You're
that makes
good.
the most sense, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's going to do it. That was fun. I want to remind you that if you want to contribute, you can head on over to patreon.com/CraigSkits. Maybe we'll answer your question tomorrow, because guess what? We have another episode every weekday here on youtube.com/CraigSkits.
Weekdays? When are we doing this thing?
Weekdays. So make sure you guys subscribe.
Who?
Hopefully we've earned with me and you. It's Craig and Brad.
It's weekdays with
That's
Craig
right.
and Brad.
That's right. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can binge watch more episodes when they are available. And of course, become a Patreon over on patreon.com/CraigSkits. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow for weekdays with Craig and Brad.
For sure.